I am vengeance. I am justice. I'm Batman. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Walking the Blunt Blade. I am Oliver. I've taken a couple of very basic notes for this morning because, again, it's a subject that is very dear to my heart, and I need to tread carefully because I don't want to unnecessarily dog anyone.
Today I can outline the details of Operation Tenterfield, an investigation that has led to a former childcare worker being charged with 1,623 child abuse offences against 91 children.
Recently, the AFP have released a statement which was 8 minutes long regarding a pedophile that's been tracked down and found in Australia. The amount of material allegedly found and evidence just speaks for it. It's huge for one person. My problem with that whole statement, I have two problems with it. One, the overuse of allegedly. It was used 26 times in an 8-minute statement. Goes to show poor speech and scripting. Secondly, there's a severe lack of information in regards to what's being done for the affected people or what is being done and their families. As a parent, I certainly wouldn't be happy. Now, I don't want to put everyone in the same bucket. I understand that not everyone's the same. Having said that, I think we need to acknowledge that the pedophilia thing is rampant in Catholicism. Also, in Islam, there are some things there that occur that's just disgusting, but we don't want to paint everyone with the same brush. Now allegedly Hollywood, and not just allegedly, it's been ongoing for some time. Not just pedophilia, but inappropriate sexual activity.
Simple notion, the right to pursue happiness. It's bestowed upon all of us by our Constitution. Every citizen of this country has the right to pursue it. And I believe that it is incumbent upon us as citizens of this nation, as Americans, to bestow that right upon others, upon each other, and upon the rest of the world. But the right to pursue happiness for so many is stripped away. It's raped. It's abused. It's taken by force, fraud, or coercion. It is sold for the momentary happiness of another. Now, this is about the time when I start talking about politics that the internet trolls tell me to stick to my day job.
There's a problem, and we need to do something about it. I am super passionate about this because if you know me by now, my three biggest hatreds are the abuse of power, liars, and stupidity. Now, it's been well documented for a long time that the human sex traffic industry is a $1 billion industry. along comes this movie, The Sound of Freedom. It's not suggesting anything unheard of. It's filmed based on one man's experience, yet everyone wants to hide the stats and cover it up. Given what we've just heard about one pedophile in Australia, it's not hard to imagine that this film is very closely, has really good statistics attached to it. It's not that hard to believe that this human trafficking, is a huge worldwide problem.
How many pedophiles you got? 288. How many kids you found?
Why do I have an opinion? Why should my opinion matter? Because there's things that are close and near and dear to my heart. Not because, I watch a movie. I haven't seen The Sound of Freedom, by the way. Not because I'm an idiot. I watch things on TikTok. Or even that I believe YouTube or Google. I've personally lived a lot of this stuff. Yeah? I've lived masturbation, suicide, bullying, domestic violence, divorce, slavery, sexual and otherwise. I've been a part of pedophilia and child trafficking. When I say I have, I wasn't the perpetrator. God forbid. Oh dear. Professionally and personally, I've dealt with this stuff. Now, the biggest thing that bikie gangs, because that's been big in Australia lately too, human traffickers, pedophiles, yeah, drug traffickers, thieves, need to worry about isn't being caught by the police. They need to worry about being caught by me. And I'm really not a huge vigilante. I have taken the law into my hands several times. But what these people, criminals, need to be concerned about is the people attached to the ones they're hurting. Because any responsible, loving, caring parent will chew through someone's ass to ensure that their children are safe. Because unfortunately, the woman I married had a pedophile in her family. One of the reasons I asked for a divorce was due to this family's indecisiveness. Maybe half of them knew and half of them didn't. That this man was a pedophile. He goes by the name of Blandon, that's his surname. And it's well documented, and you may have even seen me advertise it on Facebook. I could not believe that a family was so divided and no one had the courage to stand up and talk about what had happened. Now, in all fairness, that family, my ex, they have since come forth. And Mr. Blandon, Uncle Jimmy, has been arrested and is doing time in jail. I'm also passionate about it because my eldest daughter was in contact at the age of 16, and it's long and complex, and happy to answer questions about it. But at age 16, she was in contact with an anonymous person on Facebook. This is what led me to be on Facebook. She lied lots and fell in love with this person who had a fake account. I shut it down, and I'm also still monitoring it, as I monitor several accounts. Where there was not a hint. This gentleman claimed to be 17, have no family, traveling the world with his friends, was in India at the time, though no picture, like faces obscured, whatever. There was nothing to indicate that, this guy had moles or tattoos, or there were, pictures that could prove where he was. There was no number plates, there was nothing. So, of course, as a concerned parent, I took an interest in this. And we sat down as a family. I had to explain to my daughter that, I'll personally walk her down the aisle. However, my concerns are that he is a recruiter. We sat down as a family, made a really simple 10-question checklist. I. Kind of like a bomb threat checklist, yeah? And halfway through, because he had 3 mobile numbers, there's lots to the story. It's very weird. And we all spoke to him on speaker. And halfway through, let's say about question 5, his inability to speak English became phenomenal. And I just simply said to him, "Who's with you and who are you afraid of?" And he broke down and cried and hung up. Anyway, my daughter's computer was given to the AFP. I explained the situation in detail. This kid continued to ring me because I'd given him an open invite. And the AFP never got back to me. So I said, "Look, mate, this kid rang me," and I said, "I am more than happy to come and visit you. I'm more than happy for you to come down here. I'll pick you up from the airport. If you're in love with my daughter, too easy. Give me times, dates, locations." I checked in with the AFP and said, "How's the whole investigation going?" And they said, "Well, it's not really your problem, not really your concern." And I said, "Well, yeah, it is, because I'm still in contact with this kid, and, I'm happy to go over there and visit him, and I've also invited him here." "Well, why would you do that?" was the response. "Why would you do that?" "Because I'm a concerned parent. I hate the abuse of power. And I'm not really Batman, a big vigilante, but I have and will continue to take the law into my own hands where the system fails. And again, my message would be to all you would-be gangsters and criminals, you don't need to worry about the police. You need to worry about the people who are attached to the people you're hurting, especially if it's kids. Good morning, everyone.